Hey everybody, it's that Boondockin' Diva, and I am getting ready to interview a wonderful lady who is working on the road just like me. We are at the Ocala movie drive-in theater, and several of us are working on the road. And so I'm going to interview Cynthia and her nice element setup. She is camping, not waiting for vacation. She's working on the road, and there's her dog Bunny. Hey Bunny. And let's see if we can find Cynthia. Where's Cynthia? Well, she is probably around the corner. And there's Vicky. Say hi, Vicky.
Hi.
All right, so yep, we're finding you.
Hey.
Yay. So tell us how you got into camping and working on the road, and tell us about this beautiful element you got set up here.
Alrighty. Used to go camping with my husband. He was in rodeo, and so we went out with the horses all the time. And when he passed away, I sold everything, and I was thinking that life was over, but I still love camping. So I heard, you know what? Father God said, you have a vehicle you can use, and
Yeah.
there she is.
Yeah. Beautiful.
She's 20 years old, but she still does everything I need her to do.
So you said 20 years old.
Yes.
And you have quite the setup for somebody who's working on the road. Like myself. I don't have nearly as much as you, but I'm learning. So tell us what you do.
Okay, I'm in
work.
accounting. I work remote. So I typically I'm at home and I'm working, and I found Butterfly Tribe, and they are going to all these places, and I thought, okay, if I just wait for vacation, there's only going to be a handful of times I can go.
Right.
But then I thought, I'm remote.
Yep.
Just take it with me.
Yeah. I love this tent setup.
Yes, this is the Kelty. I've only used it 3 times, and this trip was my first time putting it together by myself. I'm so proud.
It looks like you do this all the time. Like, let me zoom out a little bit so I can catch the big picture. So you're sitting in here nice and cool, working comfortably, got your dog situation all set up. And then so you said earlier that you're thinking about upgrading.
Yes.
And so what are your thoughts on that? And why?
Well, for me, it's fine. There's no problem, but I'm not one of those people who puts the dog on the bed.
Yeah.
So that takes up a lot of floor space, and we fit fine. It's just, it restricts my movement, so I would like to have a little bit bigger.
Okay. And so let's do a quick tour. Or actually, before we move too far, just give us a tour of your work area, and then we'll go inside and look at your bed situation and kitchen and
everything that you're seeing fits inside.
Okay.
Nothing's on the outside. I don't have the luggage rack at the top. I don't have an extended thing in the back. Everything has to fold up and fit inside.
Okay.
So, of course, we have the table. I have the portable monitor, my laptop. That's my personal little screen.
Yeah.
But that way I can work. I also have a portable printer. I just didn't bring it out because I don't need to print anything this trip so far. And then I have my jackeries that power everything that I need.
And this girl got 3 jackeries, y'all.
I have 6. You only seen 3. 6.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Where's the other 3?
We've got, well, technically I have more than that. You'll see one charging up down there. You've got one here. That little baby up there is also a jackery.
Okay.
We have the 600 under the bed. So this is,
this is the ones that I'm not seeing are, I know there's a smaller one under the bed. Are the other ones smaller than that one?
That's a jackery as well, sitting on the bed.
Right.
The one on the dashboard is Jackery.
The little one?
Yes.
That little white one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The one on the ground charging up is a Jackery.
Yep, and she's got solar as well.
Yes.
I'm going to catch that real quick. She's charging solar. She's got a high boost for her cell phone. You can see, ooh,
careful.
You see the other ladies over there.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to get us to come over there. But we are filming. So anyway,
yes.
Let's do the inside tour.
Okay, yeah, I have my Hot Logic for the food when I reheat the food.
Oh yeah,
just
okay.
plug it in, and we've got a hot meal.
Coffee.
Always coffee.
Always. And then what is this? Before we go too far, wireless sensor.
Oh, that is for the thermostat, which is here, which gives me
for
the inside and outside temperatures.
Oh, that's okay. That seems like a lot to go through to get the temperature.
No, this is the remote, which is this one, and this is inside the car.
Okay.
And this is the precipitation. Oops.
Okay.
Precipitation. It tells you the time, and you know, all the good fun stuff. So
and that's important, obviously, because
if I'm in the car, yeah, I need to know what the temperature's out here, because I don't want to have everything out here. If it's going to be raining, that'll tell me if it's going to rain.
Okay.
Everything fits into that backpack underneath there, under the table.
Okay.
So I can determine all of that before I even get out of the car.
Gotcha.
I can.
Okay.
Everything out here can be used inside.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Something new. Learn something new every day. That's what life is about.
Yes. This is my screen. All right. Let's put coffee on it. Okay. So under here was the 600.
Yeah.
That was the extra.
6 Jackeries. That's what it takes, y'all.
If
you're
really
gonna do it, go all in.
I tend to. My redundancies have redundancies.
Yes, there's a reason. You gotta have backups.
Yes.
Yep.
So everything fits in. I've got my shelves. Anything I need is in the baskets, or they are under the bed. I built the bed with an extra little platform.
Okay.
Can go up
you got
or
some
down
wood under there.
in case I decide somebody wants to ride with me, so I can flip the wood back and push the seat back.
Okay.
I've got my refrigerator freezer here, so everything
And we
that I
have
need.
what kind of refrigerator?
This is an ice cup.
Ice cold.
Yes.
Okay.
And again, have that in here
just a little bit,
so I can see without going outside.
Yeah.
I've got extra little lightings and things like that. I made I like a night lighty kind of a thing. This lights up the whole car at night.
love that. I'm gonna steal that.
Yeah. There's lights in an old vitamin bottle.
Old vitamin bottle. Okay, I got plenty of those.
Yeah. And then I have, again, I can use this as a workspace
This is
right
the
now.
4th tablet,
it's just-
laptop.
Yes. It's just extra little space and
Yeah.
my handy dandy notes and what's in the thing. But this is me.
Yay. So yeah, Bunny is, she was saying earlier, Bunny's space is down here.
Yes.
So you want more space.
Yes, this is where she sleeps, curled up in a little ball.
Yeah.
Or if she stretches out. But by that point, I'm usually all the way on the bed, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, by myself, perfect.
Yeah.
With Bunny, I need some more room.
Yeah.
Because she's not going to stop going with me.
That makes sense. So tell me, what advice would you give to women who have a remote job like us, right? But they are, afraid to like just go travel because, sometimes it's just easier to stay home and work.
It is. For myself, I'm an introvert with extrovert tendencies.
That's me, girl. That's me.
So I do very well working by myself and in times however, sometimes you have to go outside your comfort zone. And being able to work and still get outside my comfort zone and meet these wonderful ladies, I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, you don't realize just how much you're missing out on by not getting out and enjoying.
Yes.
Lots of ideas, lots of suggestions. I've learned a lot in these past 3 years of going out. And when I am home, I'm even better.
Yeah.
I say go for it. You know,
Yeah.
just enjoy.
Just get, take whatever you have.
Exactly.
And work with whatever
Exactly.
you have.
Yeah, because I never would have thought that I could do all the things in a
Yeah.
20-year-old car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But here she is.
Awesome. 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 Awesome.
Yeah. And just like I said, you can see
Mhm.
this is how she looks. I've got the, set it up.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. So if so one day you're gonna start a YouTube channel and people are gonna be able to contact you, right?
I don't know about that.
One day, maybe.
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly.
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. But thank you. This was really, really nice meeting you and learning about, how you work on the road. And y'all heard her. You ain't got to wait
There you go.
until vacation time. You can go now. Take your laptop with you and get some nature. Get some camping in.
Yes.
All right?
Because after the end of the day, you still have all the time in the world just to enjoy.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, y'all. Signing off. Thank you,
you.
Cynthia.
Thank you.
Bye.